There have been many dark theories over the year about the Disney company, one of them being the infamous Disney Vault, but no one ever takes a moment to think what lurks behind it. Well, in reality, the Vault doesn't even exist. It's just a marketing ploy to get kids excited over the latest Disney VHS release, and only for them to take it off shelves shortly thereafter. Nevertheless, some people think that the gimmick existing means that the beloved House of Mouse is just hiding something from us. And the truth is that they are. Over the years, Disney has been deliberately hiding and encompassing some illegal modified VHS tapes of the 1942 VHS copy of Bambi, in which was released in 1943. A movie rental shop in Illinois, Good Movies, received several complaints from parents in regards to the VHS's opening advertisement segments of the tape, and some small children suffered seizures from the modified tape. No one knew who actually modified the tape, not the movie distributor or Disney themselves. And quite frankly, I own a copy that was shortly taken off shelves, and I just never bothered to return it. And since the tape is part of my collection, I've decided to share my experience with you all, since I can't keep my mouth shut from Disney's lies forever. Now with that spill out the way, I'll share my experience. To cut to the tape, I popped the VHS into my VCR player and wound it back to the beginning. My VCR jutted a little bit before stopping, and I'd set up a VCR video recorder so I could record my experience. The tape itself started normally enough. The same old warning screens appeared on the screen, and then after that the boring advertisements, and after 3 of them had passed, I then started seeing what had caused the recalls. A trailer for the movie Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves began to play. However, as it progressed, the characters' dialogue kept distorting, almost to the point where it was entirely incomprehensible. And while that was going on, the video quality kept deteriorating to the point where I could barely make anything out. I did try to adjust the VCR tracking, but that didn't seem to work. So I decided to wait to see if the picture would clear up. However, that was when things went downhill. Starting with the "Stay tuned for the feature presentation" bumper. The generic music in the background appeared to be choppy, and a mishmash of various different instruments, and Bambi standing before the screen appeared to be animated as if it was an actual Disney movie. Bambi stood there, faceless, shivering and trembling, and in the closed captioning of the tape, which came with the tape, it said, "You weren't very wise." And for the last few seconds of the clip, Bambi mutated into a centaur-like creature, with the top half being cut off by the frame slightly, before quickly changing to black and proceeding to move on to the next few bumpers. The next few IDs were relatively same to the last, with the narrator's voice being heavily distorted and inaudible as the backgrounds kept clipping in and out. The feature presentation, the text itself seemingly warping and changing into a garbled text of mashed-up numbers and letters. And when the Walt Disney Video Collection logo popped up, it was much of the same, the logo itself being completely blank, and the white text, which would have spelled out Walt Disney, left nothing. The music also being distorted and chopped up like before then slowing down and swiftly transitioning into the sound of guttural screaming before stopping and changing to black. But it wasn't over. The THX Broadway ident faded in, specifically the digitally mastered version of the ident. The usual blue border was changed to a dull, dried out red, which stayed like that for the entire trailer. Only a single line of text appeared on the screen, which appeared to be a converted Caesar cipher, before quickly disappearing and being replaced by the face of what I assumed to be the creature seen earlier. Its face warped and distorted, twisted, before then changing to a bright, rapid flash of red and white, which startled and blinded me for a few seconds, but after I'd gained my vision back, the tape had stopped. I thought that tape felt like it hadn't even been made by a real human. I sat on the bed thinking about what I had just seen before I remembered something. The text on the edited THX logo. It was a Caesar cipher. I decided to go onto my computer and convert what I'd recorded into an MP3 file, taking a screenshot of the text on the THX trailer and then converting the text using a decoder. To my utter shock and horror, the text response read out as this: "Think twice next time. It could save your life." Whoever made this tape was trying to kill me.